Hello, welcome back student to design and analysis of algorithm subject. This is common for CSE and IT third year students, and my name is Pathan Ahmed Khan and I am from ISL Engineering College in Hyderabad. Okay, so here before going to the today's topic, first we will see what we have completed in the last class. In the last class, we saw Hamilton cycle. If you know what is Hamilton cycle, like it will start from the starting point and it will visit all the adjacent vertices, and at the last it will come to the original position. Okay. So, here like example 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, these 4 are there 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, here we need to check the Hamilton cycle. If you go and watch the previous video, then you can easily understand the whole detail. Just I am giving a small description about the yesterday's class. Here if I am starting from the 1, so I can go to second and I can go to the third, I can go to the 4, again I can visit to the 1. So, this is undirected graph. Okay. And here as well as this is a Hamilton cycle. Okay. So, how the path will be for the Hamilton cycle? First it will go to 1, then next it can go to 2, next it can be go to 3, then 4, and the last will be 1. Okay. So, whenever you will get the Hamilton cycle in any graph, definitely you will get the 2 paths. Okay. First path is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay. Again, like if you come reverse 1 to 4, because this is undirected graph, you can go from anywhere, like from 1 to 4 or 4 to 1, you can go anywhere, because this is undirected graph. When we have a directed graph, you need to follow the same rule, same route how it is going. Okay. Now, so here the first path, this is Hamilton path. The next is 1 to 4. Okay. It can go from 1 to 4 and 4 to 3 and from 4 to 2 and from 2 to 1. Okay. So, this is a Hamilton path for the given graph. Okay. First, where it is starting, it should reach to that same place and visiting all the vertices. Okay. So, if you know more detail how it is working and how it is like design, you can go and watch the previous video, then you will get detail how the what is Hamilton cycle, what is Hamilton path, you are going to get this. Okay. So, this is a previous class. Now, we will move to the next. In today's topic, we are going to see the color graphing. What is color graphing? Color graphing is like you have to give any different color for the vertices, but where it will be used. Okay. What is this color graph? Sorry. Here, color graphing problem involving assigning color to certain element of a graph of subject to certain restriction and constraint. Okay. You are going to give the color to a graph with some restrictions and constraint. Based on that we can give the color, but what is the use of that color and where we can use, like in the pseudocode or geographical map. Like example, take the example of geographical map. When you see the map, sometime you can see the different map state, every state has a different color. Sometime whenever you see the graph in Google or Wikipedia anywhere, so you can find which adjacent state or which adjacent country is this, the same color should not be there for both of them. Okay, geographical map. So at that place we can give the different colors. Okay, if the map is in geographical, how to change into graph, okay, for better understanding which one is a adjacent state or which one is a adjacent country, that should not have the same color. Okay. So, this is about the graph coloring. We are going to see the graph coloring example and what is a constraint and what is a restriction. We will see and we will continue. Okay. Here, sorry. So, here you can see M coloring decision problem. This is called M coloring decision problem. So, here one thing is there, chromatic number. Okay. Here the chromatic number is okay. So, this is a chromatic number and this is very very important, because if you have a graph, so how many colors you needed for completing that graph. Okay. Like here minimum number of color required to color graph such that no two adjacent edges have same color. Okay. Like you can see here the graph, here this is orange color and here is a blue color. The adjacent of the orange color or yellow color, it should not have the same color of adjacent matrix, adjacent vertices, sorry. Okay. Here orange, orange, two color you are using, but two color, same color should not be the adjacent of each other. Okay. You are using the two color orange, but this orange should not be same as this. Okay. So, blue is adjacent of blue is two different color. Okay. So, here we have taken the example, the following undirected graph. This is called undirected graph. When we will say this is directed, whenever we have a arrow mark. Okay. Already we have completed that in the previous classes. So, the following undirected graph can be colored using minimum of two colors. Don't think I am doing the mistake. Okay. COLOUR color is will be in the normal, but in this problem, okay, graph coloring, it is going to be write the color in this way. Okay. COLOR. So, minimum two color needed if you have a 4 vertices. Okay. If you have a 4 vertices, so you must have color is 2. So, what is that 2? The 2 is called chromatic number. Okay. That is 2 called chromatic number. Okay. I hope you understand this. Okay. The common graph is here, the no two vertices, adjacent vertices should not have the same color. Remember this. Okay. Blue and orange color. Okay. So, here I am going to show you taking the example of the map, then I will show you. Okay. So, I will move this. Okay. So, here I am going to take the chromatic number of RGB. Example, as I shown you in the first slide, as I shown you, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, here the 4 is vertices, okay, and this all are connected. This all are connected. Okay. So, here what is our condition? Our condition is that two color of this adjacent matrix, adjacent vertices should not have the same color. Okay. So, for this 1, 2, 3, 4, we have the 4 vertices. So, now we need to give a color to it. Okay. Like example, okay, I am giving to one is blue color. Okay. I am giving the first vertices, the color is blue. Okay. The next color I can give B, sorry, R, sorry, wait, here R, okay, and green, RGB, sorry, just RGB. Okay. First color, first vertices I given the color is B. Okay. The next one I am giving the color green. Okay. When I give the color green to it, blue and green, the both are different color. Okay. So, I can give the green color as well as I can give the red color. Okay. Fine. Now, from the B, from B, can I give here green color? Yes, I can give the green color here, because the blue and green, these two adjacent vertices should not have the same color. So, here the blue color and here the green color. Okay. Next, here blue color. So, in this color I can give here green color as well as I can give here red color, but I am not giving the red color, because if the chromatic number is increased, then it will be a difficult for you for checking the graph. Okay. Whenever you are giving a color, you have to find the minimum number of color should be used. Okay. So, here how many colors? B is a blue color, green, green, and now I am using the blue color. Okay. I have the 3 colors, but I am using only 2 colors. In the 2 colors, I can complete this. Okay. I can complete this. I hope you understand this. We are giving the different colors. Okay. Now, I will do one thing. I will make a map, a simple map. While seeing that map, we need to make a graph. Okay. Okay. This is a map, and I am doing like dividing like this, this 1 2 3 4 as well as 5. I need to give the 5 also. Okay. Okay. So, this is a map 1 2 3 4 5. You can take any one of this. Okay. So, we can do one thing. Here I will make this should be add to here, and this is here. Okay. And I am telling this is one state. Consider this is map. Okay. I am considering this is a one state, and this is a second, this is a third, this is fourth, and this is 5. If I am giving the same color, then it will be difficult for me to identify the map. Okay. So, here how to change this real time problem in graph in our subject. Okay. This map I am going to draw the tree. Okay. And consider this 1 2 3 4 5, this all are the vertices. Okay. Fine. So, I am going to draw here tree. First state 1. Okay. And how many adjacent to the state 1? From the 1 it can go to 3 direct. Okay. From 1 to 2 directly it will go to 2. From 1 to 4 directly it can go here. Can you see the space here? 1 to 4 also it can go directly, and from 1 to 5 directly it can go to the 5. Okay. So, here first. So, from 1 where it is going to 2. It's 2. Okay. Next directly it is going to 3. So, the adjacent state of 1 is 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, this is 5, we are here. Directly is 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5. If you are giving any color to 1, that same color you cannot give to any one of this. Okay. Whatever the color you are going to give here, the same color you cannot give to this 4. Okay. Fine. Now, first we will draw the tree according to this, then we will give the colors. Okay. From the 2, can you see what are the direct connected to 2? From the 2 it can go to 3, it can go to 4. Okay. Directly connected 2 to 3 and 2 to 4. Okay. 2 to 3 and 2 to 4. From 2 it is going at the adjacent of the 2 is 3 and for the 2 is 4 directly connected. So, I am given the graph. Next 3, from the 3 where it is going to 2 as well as 4, already the 2 connection is there. So, only we need to give the connection to 4, 3 to 4, okay, 3 to 4. Next 4, from the 4 what are the directly connected? 2 and 3 already completed, okay, already completed. Now, yes, connected 4 and 5, can you see here it is connected, 4 and 5 is connected. So, this is a graph, we make a graph according to map real time problem, we change that to graph. Okay. Now, we need to give the colors. Okay. First color I am giving red. Okay. First I am giving the color red. Now, when I give the color red to here, I cannot give red color to any one of this, because this is adjacent of the one and the same color I cannot give to any one of this. Okay. Green. Now, I am taking the color green. Okay. I am giving the green color to this 2, any color you can give, green color or blue color. Okay. From the RGB, R G B, red, green, blue. As you know, all the colors are based on the RGB. Okay. So, taking the example of these 3 colors RGB. So, I given the R and I given the G. In place of this, I can give the B also. There is a possibility of giving the B also here. Yes. But now we will take the graph. Now we will take the green color. Okay. Next is blue color. Can I give the green color to this 3, green color to this? No, I cannot give, because this 2 has the same color, because these both are adjacent vertices. So, I cannot give to this red color and I cannot give the color green. The 2 color I cannot give to this 3. Okay. So, what the thing I need to do here? Here I need to take the blue. Okay. Because now see, red, green, blue, 1, 2, 3 is completed. Okay. 1, 2, 3 is completed. So, here if I am giving the blue color to this, it is any reflecting our constraint. We are not we are following the rules. Okay. Fine. Next, if we go to the 4, to the 4, can I give the red color? Not possible. Can I give the green color? Not possible. Can I give the blue color? Not possible. The 3 colors already is given, and the 4, if I give the red color, then it is same color of the 1. If I give the green color, then it will same color of the 2. If I give the blue color, then we need the same color. Here it will get the same color. So, what we need to do? I am taking black. I am taking black BL. Okay, I am taking black color. Okay. Now, when I am taking the black color here, after this fifth one, okay, fifth one, can I give the red color to this? Red color is already here, but I cannot give here. 5. Can I give the green color? Yes, that is a possibility. Can I give the blue color? Yes, I can give the blue color. Can I give the black color? No, black color cannot give. Black and red color is not possible. We have to give the green color and blue color, any one of this. Okay. So, I am like this, green and blue, I can take green. Okay. So, this is a, here I can write BL, black. Okay. So, what is the chromatic number for this? What is the chromatic number? Is 4. How the 4? How many colors are you are using? That is called a chromatic number. R, G, B and black. Okay. Red, green, blue, black. This 4 color you use to complete this map. Okay. 4 color we needed. So, if we change according to this, blue color is for 3. Okay. Blue color. Next, for 1 is a red color. So, I will do one thing. I will make a border. Okay. So, this is a 1. Next, what is green? What is a green? Second. If we have a color in the map, then it will be easy for you to recognize which one is separating with others. Okay. Then what is the next one? Fifth one is also green. Okay. Fifth one also is green and this is black only. So, you can easily identify this green 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, whatever the color you have given, that we have implemented in the map. Okay. So, here this chromatic number, like as I told you, here green and it is a possibility of blue as well as it is possibility of black. Okay. There will be a possibility, and here when you are B, so is there any possibility? Yes, only black. BL is a possibility. So, for this possibilities, okay, like here green and blue. Okay. Here we can give the blue color. So, here according to this, how many possibilities are there and which is very less of chromatic number? Like here the 4 chromatic number, but if we draw the state space tree, state space tree, then we can easily identify the chromatic number of the given graph. Okay. So, till now you understand. I hope you do not have any problem till now. Okay. And what is the time complexity? I hope you understand this. Okay. This is whole concept, and this map graph map is changes to tree. From the tree we have given the colors and we can easily identify, and that is we implemented in the map. Okay, fine. So, here fine. Now, so whatever we are doing here, like we are changing the color, doing all these things and that, then after that time complexity. What is the time complexity? Because design and analysis of algorithm subject is purely based on the time complexity and the space complexity, because we need to identify when we implemented in the real time what will be the time complexity and what will be the space complexity. Okay. So, what is the time complexity here? Here is time complexity is order of m power v. Okay. M is a number of colors and v is a vertices. Okay. Since backtracking is also a kind of a brute force approach, there would be total order of m power v possible colors. Okay. So, how many possibilities? M power v. The possibilities of m power v possibilities are there. So, as I told you, the state space tree, okay, that is purely on the brute force approach, that is called BFA, brute force approach. Okay. So, what is that? We need to draw the state space tree and we need to check all the possibilities. Now, combination, color combination. It is to be noted that the upper bound time complexity remain the same, but the average time taken will be less due to the refined approach. Okay. As you have completed the asymptotic notation in the previous lecture, okay, big O, big omega, big O, big omega, big theta. Okay. Already we have completed this upper bound, lower bound, average time, this all will be calculated with the help of asymptotic notation. This also we have discussed in the previous videos. Go and watch, then only you can easily understand all the concept whatever we are related to the time complexity and space complexity. Okay. So, upper bound time complexity remain the same, but it will change in the average time. Okay. So, this is about the time complexity. What is space complexity? Space complexity is order of v for storing the output array in order of v space. It needed order of v space, means how many vertices you have, that much space you needed to store the data. Okay. And how much here when we come to the time complexity, we need to concentrate, we need to check the color as well as the vertices. Okay. So, this is about the time complexity and space complexity. I hope you understand this. Okay. For application of graph coloring, this all the things are there, but where we can use, there are so many places are there. You can use this graph coloring technique. First one is making schedule or timetable. Okay. When you are making a schedule, mean timetable, so you can give the coloring for easily recognition. Okay. If you are giving this design and analysis subject, if I am giving the green color, okay, If I am giving the green color, one second, example, you have different subject. Example, if I take the da, okay, da is on the red color. Okay. Any other subject that you have, cyber law ethics, CLA. Okay. And if you have different example, computer network, when you give the subject name with the different color, then it can be easily understandable for the student as well as faculties. So, this is can be happen in schedule or timetable, and mind map will be there. Mind map. This mind map, one application will be there. We can say with the help of this, as per your syllabus, means whatever your syllabus is there, that this software will give the color to that color to that topics related to the your color combination. Okay, and it will give you very proper design mind map. So, here also the major role is color. Okay, fine. Sudoku. What is Sudoku? You can see the Sudoku game you can on mobile phone, and previously it was going to get in the newspapers, still it is getting Sudoku. Okay. The same number should not in the same line. If you are using 1, so in this horizontal and vertical, okay, this vertical and this horizontal, this one should not in any one of this row. Okay. So, row and column. So, like this Sudoku is there, and if you give the color, one color for blue, second red color for 2, okay, green color for 3, and if you give the different colors to different numbers, then you can easily identify and you can easily solve. Compared to using the same color, if you use the different color, then it will be easy for you to recognize easily. Next is map. Map coloring. Just now we saw map coloring example. We have taken the map, in that 5 state we have taken example, take the example of state, 5 state we have taken, and for the 5 state we make a tree, okay, and we have given the colors. Okay, there are so many are there, you can find on the internet, or you can go and visit my blog for all learners, blogspot.com. You can go and you can see, I will give more detailed notes about this. Okay, fine. The next one is summary, graph coloring. Okay. So, what we have completed in the graph coloring? In the graph coloring, we saw the chromatic number, okay. So, how many colors you are going to be used, that will be called chromatic number. Okay. So, state space tree, if we see the state space tree, I will show you simple. Take the same example, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. This all are connected. For this, we need to give the state space tree. So, select any one of this as a root node. Okay. I am selecting the 1, 2, 3. How many are there? 2, 3, 4. Okay, 2, 3, 4. So, here from the 2, how many possibilities are there? What kind of colors I can give here? Okay, that you need to give here. Okay. Likewise, 3, how many colors I can give? For 4, how many colors I can give? Like this, it will increase, and which one is not satisfying the condition at that time, it will come back. Okay. This is like a state space tree. Which one is not satisfying, we are closing the color, because if we are giving the color red here, okay, and here I am giving the green, if we are giving green color here, the next will be I should give, I can give the red color or blue color. Okay, blue color, red color. Then after finishing all, which color is satisfying and which one is taking the less color, that you need to identify with the state space tree. Okay. So, this is already we have seen while taking the example of map. Okay. So, graph coloring is the topic in design and analysis of algorithm subject. Okay. Fine. Thank you very much. The rest of the topic, what we have discussed related to the backtracking, we will see in the next class. Okay. Thank you very much.